So who defines love and who defines evil and who defines good? Let's talk about that.
5 minutes with Frankie. 5 minutes with Frankie. 5 minutes with him to talk about the Lord.
Yeah. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Tuesday. Can you believe it?
It's crazy.
It's almost the middle of the month.
Oh my gosh, be quiet.
Hopefully you're doing your Advent calendar. Advent is just really cool time during the year to lead up to Jesus' birth and also leading up to hopefully Jesus coming back. We don't know when, but it's always going to be the Advent to that awesome and powerful day. So it's interesting to me studying psychology, studying history, studying human existence on this planet, that there is 3 things that everyone fights over. Everyone fights over these 3 things. Love, good, and evil. Like, who defines love, good, and evil? Well, if we're looking at the Christian perspective, God does. God has established, he does not change. He establishes what is good, what is evil, and what is love. Now, we can go with the masses, which is interesting because if you go with the masses or the mass of the people, if 1 million people say it's right, it has to be right. Well, if you take that logical conclusion, then Hitler was... Anyway, I'm not going to say it. Then you can go with your individual morality. You can say, oh, well, I think this is right and I think this is wrong. And you base it on yourself. Well, what happens to yourself? It changes a lot. So if you base it on the mass of people, that changes a lot, or they could be totally wrong. If you base it on yourself, then you could be wrong and you could change a lot, with feelings. If you base it on things of the past, a lot of times humans did things wrong. Like if you're following a human and what they think is right and wrong, typically they're always on the wrong side of history, typically. So how do you define what's right and what's wrong and what's love? Well, I would define it as somebody who never moves, who stays the same, who through all cultures and all generations and all history has never moved, and that's God. And so if we're going to put God as the foundation, then he defines love as unconditional love. Unconditional help. Without anything that the other person does, you still help, you still serve, you still be patient with them, you still are kind to them, no matter what they do, because you're doing it for God's glory, not for yourself. So this kind of love is unselfish. Now, there's 3 other different kinds of love, but we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about godly love should be an unconditional, no conditions on that love. And then God said, this is evil. This is wrong. Why? Because it's going to hurt you, it's going to hurt society, it's going to hurt other people, and it's going to hurt God. Because God can't be around sin. So he says, this is evil. And you can't get rid of it unless you have Jesus. And then he says, this is good. This is good, this is uplifting, this is encouraging, this is what is the right way to go, because it's going to help not only you, not only society, but it's going to help the kingdom grow in the world. So when Romans chapter 12, verse 9 says this, it brings us peace when we know what love is, what evil is, and what good is. It brings us peace because we can rely on the foundational definition of these things that has never changed. Ready? Romans 12:9. Let love be genuine. Abhor what is evil and hold fast to what is good. That brings me peace because I know what love is, because I look at Jesus and he loved us enough to die on the cross, was dead for 3 days and rose from the grave for us to get to God. That is love. Unconditional love. If he put a condition on it, then we should never go to heaven. Because he didn't put he put no condition on it. And then it brings me peace of what is evil and what is not. Like I can tell that is evil, that is not, because Jesus said so. It's awesome. It brings me so much peace because I don't have to follow the masses or follow my feelings or follow this. It brings me so much peace that I can follow somebody who has never moved and loves me. I think that's cool. So Romans 12:9. My encouragement is Romans 12:9. Let love be genuine. Abhor what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Let God define those things. I love you. Jesus loves you too. You have a great Tuesday. Goodbye. According to Alexa,